flat that I wake up. After weeks of greyness and drizzle, it was a beautiful autumn afternoon, a blue sky just beginning to lose its electric glare, a sharp wind that was shaking bright leaves from the trees. It had been a long day, and I'd spent most of it up a ladder painting a ceiling, so my neck and right arm ached, and my whole body felt grimy and sore, and there were splashes of white emulsion over my knuckles and in my hair. I was thinking about an evening alone. A hot bath, supper in front of the TV in my dressing gown. Cheese on toast, I thought. Cold beer. So I opened the door to my flat and walked in, letting my bag drop to the floor. And then I saw him. Brendan was sitting on the sofa, or rather lying back with his feet up. There was a cup of tea on the floor beside him, and he was reading something that he closed as I came in. Miranda. He swung his legs off the cushion and stood up. I thought you'd be back later than this. And he took me by the shoulders and kissed me on the lips. Shall I pour you some tea? There's some in the pot. You look all in. I could hardly think which question to ask first. He hardly knew what job I did. What was he doing thinking about when I finished work? But most of all, what was he doing in my flat? He looked as if he had moved in. What do you think you're doing? I let myself in, he said. I used the keys under the flower pot. That's all right, isn't it? You've got paint in your hair, you know. I bent down and picked up the book from the sofa. A worn hard-backed exercise book, a faded red, the spine split. I stared at it. It was one of my old diaries. That's private, I said. Private. I couldn't resist, he said with his roguish smile. He saw my expression and held up his hands. Point taken. I'm sorry, it was wrong. But I want to know all about you. I just wanted to see what you were like before I met you. He reached a hand out and gently touched my hair where the paint was, as if to scratch it away. I pulled away. You shouldn't have. Another smile. I won't do it again then, he said in a playfully apologetic tone. All right? I took a deep breath. No, I didn't think it was all right. It's from when you were 17, he said. I like to think of you at 17. I looked at Brendan, and already he seemed to be receding into the distance. He was on the platform, and I was on the train that was pulling away and leaving him behind forever. I was thinking how to say it, as cleanly and finally as possible. You can say, I don't think this is working anymore, as if the relationship was a machine that has stopped functioning, some vital bit having gone missing. Or, I don't think we should continue, as if you are both on a road together and you've looked ahead and seen that the road forks or peters out in rocks and brambles. You can say, I don't want to keep on seeing you. Only of course you don't mean see, but touch, hold, feel, want. And if they ask why is it over? What have I done wrong? Then you don't tell them. You get on my nerves. Your laugh suddenly irritates me. I fancy someone else. No, of course you say, you haven't done anything. It's not you, it's me. These are the things we all learn. Almost before I knew what I was about to do, I said the words, I don't think we should go on with this. For a moment, his expression didn't alter. Then he stepped forward and laid his hand on my shoulder. Miranda, he said. I'm sorry, Brendan. I thought of saying something else, but I stopped myself. His hand was still on my shoulder. You're probably exhausted, he said. Why don't you have a bath and put on some clean clothes? I stepped away from his hand. I mean it. I don't think so. What? Are you about to get your period? Brendan. You're due about now, aren't you? I'm not playing games. Miranda. He had a coaxing tone to his voice.